Hi, this is Caitlin Martin, and in this screencast, I'm going to show you how to embed choice in your activities in Buzz. Let's start by looking at a course where all of the activities are required, and another where students have choice. In this kindergarten ELA course, in the Learn folder, students are required to complete all of the activities. Not every course is set up in this way. In this Algebra 1 course, I see that in the Learn folder, students have choice options about how to learn the content. Now let's see how, as a teacher, you can change these options. When you log in and access the curriculum map as a teacher, you have several options. When you click on the folder level of any set of activities, on the right-hand side there is a section entitled Student Choice. Currently this box is not checked. When I click on this Learn folder and then check this box, it is going to enable choice for just the section that I have just clicked on, in this case the Learn folder. Even though I have clicked this box, when I look at the new folder that is shown up in gray, I see that there are no options inside of the choice folder. In order for this to be effective, I must drag activities into the folder for students to be able to choose from. In my class, I definitely want all of my students to review this anchor chart and to complete the goal setting activity. But I am going to give them a choice or whether or not they want to review this familiar book or work on the stamina chart. So I am going to drag these two activities into choice. I can tell that these activities have definitely been moved into the choice folder because they are now in light gray. Once I have done this and click back on the Learn folder, I still have some options on the right-hand side I need to complete. How many choices will I require my students to make? In this case, I am only going to require them to do one of the two choices, so I am going to arrow up to 1. Next, I have the option to allow extra choices. Do I want my students to be able to pick both if they would like? In this case, I do, so I'm going to click the Allow Extra Choices button. On the student side, the choice is first reflected with an asterisk, and when you go inside, it is reflected with a plus sign. This means that these two activities are required, and I click the plus sign to choose my activity. I want to read the familiar book, so I'm going to click on the activity, and it will add it to my plan. If I would like to add additional activities, since I gave the option of allowing extra choices, I will click the small plus sign. There are several other scenarios where you might want to use choice. In this next example, I have many books available for my students to choose from. I am not going to make any of them required. I want them to make a choice from the start. So I'm going to start by checking the box on the right and dragging them all into the choice folder. Now all of my activities are in light gray, so I know that they are in choice folder. Although I do not want my students to read any particular story, I do want to make sure that they complete at least 6 activities, so I'm going to arrow up to the number 6. Once they have completed 6 activities, I still want to allow them to read extra books if they would like, so I'm going to click Allow Extra Choices. Now from the student side, I see that the 6 plus signs mean that there are 6 required activities. When I click on a plus sign, it gives me an option with pictures which activity I would like to choose. First, I would like to learn about the background for this little mouse. By clicking on it, it adds the activity to my plan, and I am now able to make my next choice. Once I have selected my 6 required choices, this small plus sign indicates that I am able to make additional choices, but I do not have to. This has been a screencast about how to embed student choice activities into your content. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at cmartin@eaaofmichigan.org. Thanks!